You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
You are Alpha and Omega. Sing.
You're welcome to Happy Marriage Ministry with Reverend Joe Kissinger Anoche, building a strong and a happy marriage for a better society. Our vision is to build an international marriage ministry that will facilitate the eradication of marital illiteracy through biblical principles and practical knowledge in order to meet the challenges of the 21st century, the digital era, and the spiritual challenges in our various marriages. Please stay tuned.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. People of God, I think I had a very serious technical issue that the sound was not working. Sorry for such a big challenge, but we have solved it. Hallelujah. People of God, today I am talking about the 10 C's, the 10 C's for building a successful marriage. Hallelujah. 10 C's for building a successful marriage. The first, I've dealt with the first C's, that is the 5 C's, that is the conception, having a clear vision, confidence, your belief system for building a successful marriage, concentration, focus, being dedicated to what you are building in your marriage. Consistency is the ability to persist in spite of the challenge that will arise in the marriage. Commitment is dedication to the marriage, to the relationship, emotional connection. And I believe that this was the first 5 C's that we dealt with last week. So you can go to my YouTube channel and then build on it and follow me today. Today, I will start with character. For us to build a successful marriage, we need character. We need to build character. We need to build a solid character. Our values need to be strengthened. Character, we're talking about integrity. How can we guide ourselves with strong moral principles for building a successful relationship? Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching you. Because in marriage, we need integrity. Joseph said, when no one was there, when he was tempted, say, how can I sin against my God? And how can I do such a wicked thing against my boss? That is called integrity. Because no one was there. He was presented to be a substitute husband to Potiphar's wife. But he chose to trust and believe in God than to do such hilarious acts. And also say, how can I do such an evil thing against my boss? No one was there. But he placed the fear of God above the temporal blessing that you can call it in disguise. Because he realized that this was a trap to sabotage my glorious future. So as a child, as a couple, as a husband, as a wife, we are living in the 21st century digital era where people's integrity has been compromised. We are in the marriage, but we are doing all kinds of things. That is why couples don't even have access to their phone, to each other's phones. Everybody has a lock on his phone. And nobody can read each other's chat or whatever. Because we have a lot hiding. But when you have integrity, when you have nothing to lose, you don't put code on your phone to hide it from your spouse. Because you know whether your spouse is around or your spouse is not around. The fear of God is the key. Joseph said, how can I sin against my God? It's when we lose the God factor in our lives, we lose integrity. That genuine fear of God. That you know that God is watching. Even your spouse that is not around, but God is watching. Can you keep your vows? Can you be faithful? Integrity, character. For we to build, to last, we need strong characters. Charisma will take you into marriage. Beauty will take you into marriage. Richness will take you into marriage. But character will sustain you in. Otherwise, the richest men in our era, they will not have divorce. They have money, but they divorce. Beauty will take you into marriage. But when your character is not corresponding with your beauty, you will lose the marriage. That was what happened to Vashti in the book of Esther. The Bible says when the time came, the king wanted Vashti to come. Her arrogance, her character decided to disrespect and to disregard the king. And the whole wise men of the nation stood up against her and kicked her out as a queen because she didn't work on her character. She allowed her power to get into her head, and she lost the glory. She lost the marriage. The marriage was broken. She was kicked out. So your character, your beauty will take you into the marriage, but your character must sustain you in the marriage. Otherwise, you would think that, no, witches are fighting me. No, witches are not fighting you. It's your character that is fighting you. They are people, they are not trustworthy, they are not dependable, they are not emotionally balanced, they are not emotionally intelligent. When they are angry, you cannot control them. They lie about everything. They are not faithful. It becomes difficult to work with them. They are not honest. Their values are totally wrong. When you are in this, such a character cannot build a healthy and a happy marriage. We need a character. You are honest. You are faithful. You are dependable. You are emotionally stable. You have self-control. You can manage your anger. You can control yourself. You have self-control. You are not easily swayed. You have godly principle. You genuinely fear God. So it's all about the fear of God, not the fear of your spouse. Because when you fear your spouse, when the chance comes, you play. But when you fear God, you know that you have the consciousness of God wherever you go. And that is what solidifies you and builds you in your marriage. The next C is capacity to enjoy. We have to have process of building joy into the marriage. Have strategy to build and bond together. Create an atmosphere of peace and joy. Create time. We got to be deliberate. Don't let your marriage be a war zone. Don't let it be a place where it's always arguments. It's always accusations. It's always fights. It's always insults. It's always undermining. We need to build. We have to have the capacity to enjoy, not to endure the marriage. Fortunately, a lot of people are enduring the marriage. And that is not the purpose of marriage. The purpose of marriage to enjoy. God said it is good when He put the man and the woman together. Whatever God did was good. So we need to build time to bond. We need to be creative. We need to be intentional. What can I do for my spouse to be happy? What can I do to be happy myself? Because happy people make others happy. Frustrated people frustrate others. Broken people hurt others. So we need to build ourselves. Make sure you are happy. And make sure that you can also release the happiness into your spouse. Go to great outing. Eat out. Do something that will bond the two of you together. Create good memories together. That one day when you are old and you cannot do much, you look back and you will be happy. Otherwise, all that you'll be remembering is the pain that your spouse have caused you. But create good memories. Bond. Enjoy together. Forgive and move on and enjoy each other. Because life is short. And when we are able to do that, it will increase your lifespan. Because once we build a toxic marriage, it shortens our lifespan. But once we build a happy marriage, it increases your lifespan. Because a happy home is a healthy life. A happy home is a productive life. Your performance at work is corresponded by your happy home. When you are happy at home, you perform better out there. So for us to do well in life, we have to be deliberate to make sure that we are building the capacity to enjoy our marriage. The next thing, the next C is competence. Competence. We need to have skill. We need to build continuous skill necessary to build a healthy and a happy marriage, a successful relationship. Without skill, we can easily sabotage a good marriage. Learn the person that you are married to. Understand him, understand her. Know how she has been wired. Know how he has been wired. Understand the difference between how men have been wired and how women has been wired. And once we understand, then have the necessary tool skill to manage the relationship. We shouldn't use try and error, because try and error will cost us dearly. Have the skill. Know the person. Understand their upbringing. Know the environment that have shaped him or her, in order to know how you can relate and get the best out of them, in order to leverage on their strengths and manage their weaknesses. So we need the skill. How do I leverage on the strength of my spouse and manage the weakness? Because we all have strength and we all have weaknesses. We have our shortcomings and we have our strength. And skill in the marriage will help you to know what to leverage and what to manage. Otherwise, we'll mix the two together. You either focus only on their weaknesses, their shortcomings, and you either break them or you incapacitate them. Or you only focus and you lose the joy in that marriage. And you forget that they have their strength and they have their weakness. And you also have your strength and you also have your weakness. And we need a skill. Understand how women behave. You are dealing with an emotional being. And as a woman, you are dealing with a rational being. You are dealing with somebody with emotion. And you are also dealing with someone with ego. And we all need skill. How can I manage the ego? And how can I also manage the emotions? How do I present my words? How do I choose my words when I'm addressing my wife, when I'm addressing my husband, so that I can get what I want? Because if you want results, you have to use skill to get results. It is not, oh, this is the way I feel, and whether leave it or take it. Yeah, leave it or take it, but they will not take it because you are not applying skills and you will not get the results that you need. Therefore, you'll be frustrated, your spouse will also be frustrated. But once we are able to learn and to have the necessary tool skill, we'll be able to handle them and get the best out of them. And that is where we'll be able to enjoy each other. The next thing that we want to talk about is creativity. We have to be creative. Marriage, a good marriage, comes when we are creative. How are you even managing your home? You got to be creative. Agility. Finding the innovative solution to overcome obstacles. You want to help your spouse, you got to be creative. You want to build your home, you have to be creative. Otherwise, the marriage will be just boring, unattractive, and stuck, routine. The same thing, you become predictable. But for a healthy and a happy marriage, we should not be predictable. Even the way you dress as a woman, you shouldn't be predictable. You always come with new things that will excite your husband. You have to be intentional. And as a husband, you also have to be intentional. How do I treat my wife? Build surprises. Surprise her. Surprise him. Look at the thing they want and do it. So that both of you, there will always be fire. The zest from the marriage will be there. So we have to be creative. Even our love making, we have to be creative. In building, we have to be creative. In managing the relationship. We shouldn't be boring. We should not be predictive, that they can easily predict you. The last but one, we have to be courageous. Courage, boldness, the willingness to start and persist in spite of the challenges. Marriage comes with storms. Marriage comes with battles. Marriage comes with challenges. But people who are courageous, people who are ready to face challenges, they are able to persevere and break through. The boldness have to be there. Nobody wants to marry to a timid person. You want a courageous man. You want a courageous woman. When challenges arise, you can stand and say, I know God will make a way when there seems to be no way. I am stepping forward. Yeah, our beginning is small, but our latter end will be great. You are courage. You are able to take risk. You are able to step out and do things for the marriage, for your lives. You are not just afraid, timid, not taking any bold steps. We need to see that in the marriage, you are progressing. And without courage, you'll be stuck in life. Because life is tough. But the Bible says the righteous are bold as lions. So you need that boldness. You need courage to step out, to break barriers, to confront oppositions, to pull down strongholds, so that both of you can progress in life. You cannot, where you started is that after 10 years you are still at the same place. You can't build a successful marriage. You got to break barriers, financial barriers, social barriers, spiritual barriers. Barriers that want to stop you. God told Joshua, be courageous. So as a husband, be bold, be courageous. Take risks. If you don't take risks, it's still a risk. Trust God and take risks. Sit down, plan, and take it together. And see what God can do. The last C that I will talk about is communication. Communication is the lifeline of every successful relationship. Because when there's effective communication, you avoid assumptions. Assumptions are not facts. Because once we use a half-baked information to make an important decision, we always miss it. Because you need clear and vivid information to make an effective decision. And that comes through an effective communication. Communication, we have to be clear. We have to be concise. We have to be concrete. We have to be correct and coherent. We have to be complete. And we have to be courteous. It's a very important. When you're talking about clarity, we must define our goals of the message that we want to send it over to avoid confusion. We should use simple language and focus on one main topic per a message to make it easy for your spouse to follow. Clarity of communication is key. Some people say one thing but they mean another thing. They make their message, they clutter it. You don't know the head, you don't know the tail. And if you are not able to do what they want, they understand in their head, but they are not able to communicate effectively. But we have to be able to bring messages that will avoid confusion. Use right words. The next thing, we have to be concise when we're talking about communication. We got to stick to the point. We got to keep it brief. Eliminate unnecessary words or filter phrases to save the receiver time and keep them engaged. We should not be boring. We should be concise and brief and straightforward, so that the person will know that what you mean what you are saying, and you are saying what you are meaning. They are able to work with you easily. The next thing, you have to be concrete. We should use specific facts, bring figures if it's necessary, data to back what you are saying, rather than bringing vague generalities. It builds trust and it makes our message credible. In marriage, we should go straight to the point. When we are talking about it, when we are having meeting, what we decide that we want to talk about, let's stick to it. So that we want to say one thing, you bring all other stuff. And then you lose track of what you are planning to do. People of God, communication is a lifeline for effective relationship. Communicate. Establish a premise for good and effective communication. We should avoid communication breakdown. Marriages collapse because there's a communication breakdown. And when communication breaks down, you open up for the enemy to take advantage of the relationship and the marriage. But when there's constant communication, the enemy, friends, acquaintances, people will see that the two of you are constant in communication. They cannot play you. Because whatever they want to tell, you know it already. So it helps you to avoid external manipulations. It is my prayer that we will be able to operate with these 10 C's. Build your conception, have a clear vision. Be confident, build a right belief system. Concentration, be focused in your marriage. Consistency, be persistent in the marriage. Commitment, be dedicated wife and husband. A character, build integrity. Capacity to enjoy, build a glorious process in the marriage to enjoy with each other. Competence, build a skill that will work in your marriage. Be creative. Be courageous. Communicate effectively. And with these 10 keys, with this 10 framework, you will build a marriage that will sustain the storms of life. God bless you. May God shine his countenance upon you. May God favor you. May God help us, grant us the grace to use this framework to build a sustainable and glorious marriage and relationship. Until then, shalom, peace to you. God bless you. God bless you, my honorable wife, Mrs. Anochi. God bless you, Apostle Bismarck. God bless you, Amelia. God bless you. God bless everyone watching me on my YouTube. God bless you all. Please share it. And sorry for the technical hitch. Join me also on Fridays, 10:30 UK time, for Taking Authority, where we come to pray and combat anything that doesn't bring glory to your marriage and your home and your family. Come, join me. And also join me next week, the same time, 8:30 UK time, for Happy Marriage. God bless you. Shalom. Bye-bye for now.